Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. It's Morton. Short throw complete to the tight end. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The Red Raiders looking to run some tempo here.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On the ground, it's Joyner. After a small gain, now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Big moment in the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Try and muscle for the first down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Hard over the middle. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the same runner's got it again. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Dropping back, it's Morton. That's reeled in. It's Dickey. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
The Red Raiders will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not?
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to create here on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big game.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. And we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Big throw caught on the left side. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
There's a stiff one. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory. But let's see what the call is here. Can he make it to the marker? He make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Hand off to the back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Anytime you see a defense sit back in cover two, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
Fights through the tackler.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Morton. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm.
Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. He's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. So the electric touchdown play, take it off the board. It's coming all the way back. That's a crucial mistake. The Red Raiders looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking downfield. And it's caught wide open with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. And the Red Raiders hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They're going to run the option. And the defense there to smother that option play.
Well, that was a disaster here for this quarterback on the option play. Not only does he not pick up any yards, he ends up going backwards trying to make a play, and now they're way behind the sticks.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, it's Morton. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Red Raiders. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, third down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the first down. Unbelievable call.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking to pass. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Young. Breaking free at the 35. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. Send the back in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Takes the handoff again. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Important 2nd down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kurt.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make.
Touchdown, Alabama. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff. It's blocked. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Using his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout in the talk strategy.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring out 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. The short completion to the tight end. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Douglas. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Morton. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Red Raiders will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. The pocket breaking down. Extending the play now. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Fires it on the move. It is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs. It's Joyner. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, it's Morton. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. It's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
No, kick it away here. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Punt over the middle. It's Carter. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught in the backfield. It's Joyner. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Red Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They couldn't stop him there. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver are perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And the PAT is good. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
There's the handoff. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Toss play to the outside. Running through the tackle. Look at that powerful running. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to throw. It's Russell. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that short completion. Looking for some space. It's Washington. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
They'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. We'll check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, tied.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Caught quickly. And he gets in for the 2 points, making this a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. Offense is back out on the field now. He'll hand it off. sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line of gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Design quarterback run. Nowhere to run. Up to Rowland for no gain. Surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. And there's the handoff. The Red Raiders pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
After a clutch conversion on fourth down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Powering through. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds, because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down, and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call. The Red Raiders will bring their punt team onto the field when it comes for a second punt of the game.
And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. To the air, it's Russell. Tries to get it to the running back, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Running out of time in the pocket. He's looking to scramble. They got enough for the first down and still going. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Here's the second down play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
What a play by the defense here late in the game, working with the lead. Good job of mirroring the ball carrier. Just walled him off. Nowhere for him to go before he could get out of bounds.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. And now the handoff. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, this defense just keeps coming up with plays. That's a third stop in a row here inside the 10-yard line to get us to fourth and goal. You look at that scoreboard, you need points on the board. I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game. You got to put a touchdown up on the board, call your best play, and go out and execute.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, we're going for the touchdown. Press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. It's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. Pressure situation. This offense is trying to get back into this game. Ball falls incomplete in the end zone. The defense does their job, and I think they've secured victory here.
2-minute clock with the running game. The Sauk were able to bring him down quickly. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Joyner. He finds some space. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down now at the 44. A lot can change in one play. Suddenly this offense out near midfield. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down and long. This defense crowding the line here. Got to get that football back. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
Welcome to Hancock Whitney Stadium in Mobile, home to the South Alabama Jaguars. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on last year's national champion, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports College. They'll go to the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Guys, for just a second, let's think about South Alabama. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
He'll do it himself. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he cruises his way to the house. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Looking deep. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the offense in a bunch formation. Out of the gun. The inside handoff. Looking for a crease. Going the other way, and he's got room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Fires to the right. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Washington. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Jaguars! South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
That's a good job by the drag route there. standing in zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Makes the grab down the middle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Jaguars have this offense rolling. Wants to throw it. He wants to go deep. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right on target this time. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Jaguars are in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
Snagged out of the air. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Now from inside the red zone. He's got the tight end. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Using the quick game. The Jaguars buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Looking for room. It's Malone. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock Whitney Stadium.
And it'll be a touchback. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up.
Hits the afterburners. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Jaguars moving quickly to the line. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Touchdown! And the Jaguars come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The play action fake. Quarterback adapting. Throwing on the run. And he's got it inside the 35. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Jaguars are on the move. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Fights off the defender. Still running at the 35. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Jaguars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the ground, he's got it again. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line.
They've got the lead, but here in the 4th quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Bunch formation for these receivers. He leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout, run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been...